What a night to be hosting the Friday final. The high school football playoffs continue as the college basketball season is just beginning. Opening night around the country and the road to the Final Four had a chance to start right here as well, with Xavier and UC both in action this evening. And we start in Clifton with the new-look Bearcats. Mick Cronin's team hosting St. Francis of Pennsylvania tonight. First half, off a steal. This is how you run the two-on-one break. Kevin Johnson, Troy Copain, back to KJ, and the layup. 7 points for Johnson off the bench. Jermaine Sanders keeping a play alive. Quadri Moore lays it in. He had 9 off the bench. And then it's Copain down the lane. He may be one of the guys to carry this group. Here's another key piece to the season. Octavius Ellis takes the feed, lays it in. He led the team with 13. Bearcats cruise on opening night, 52-37 the final over St. Francis. They are back home Wednesday night against Morehead State. Short trip from Clifton to Victory Parkway. Musketeers hosting Northern Arizona. Matt Stainbrook takes the nice entry feed and scores 2 of his 7 points early. First 7 points for Xavier on the night. He finished with 18. Heard a lot about this kid. Trayvon Blewett. Nice little drive. He had 18 as well. A few minutes later, Jalen Reynolds gets the steal. And man, if this kid learns how to use the body like that all the time, look out. He had 16. Xavier rolls on opening night, 93-60 the final over Northern Arizona. X back at Cintas Tuesday night against Long Beach State. One coach recently said, and they played this team, that they could beat an NBA team. Another coach who won an NBA title, Larry Brown, thinks they could win 45 games this year and go undefeated. Now, even if Kentucky wins all of its games this season, the Cats won't play 45 games. But the points are well taken. Coach Calipari's team, the top-ranked Cats, are loaded. Tonight, they opened up with Grand Canyon, coached by Thunder Dan Marley. Now, unless he has eligibility left, his team's in trouble. Andrew Harris opens on fire. He scored Kentucky's first 7 points and had a game-high 16. Grand Canyon not taking care of the ball. Tyler Eulis takes advantage. The steal and lay in the other way. It's 14-6. Nice high-low now. Dakari Johnson sends it down for Trey Lyles. He had 14. And, well, even when the Cats don't get the roll at the free throw line, they get the bounce in the paint. Willie Cauley-Stein flushes that one. He had a dozen. Top-ranked Cats roll, 85-45. NKU on the road in Madison, Wisconsin, playing one of the Final Four teams from last season. North strike first. Jake Geisler bangs down a deep 2 for the first bucket of the game. 5 minutes to go now in the half. Daniel Camps down Broadway gets the roll, makes it a 6-point game. Now, NKU can hang in for a while. Wisconsin doesn't have a really high-octane offense, but in the second half, they pull away. Frank Kaminsky, 2 of his 16 in the post. NKU drops the opener to third-ranked Wisconsin, 62-31. State football playoffs continue tonight with LaSalle. All season, the 10-1 Lancers have looked like a serious contender to take Loveland's Division II championship crown. Lancers won by 20 in round 1. Their opponent tonight, Harrison, had a much closer opening round game, winning by 1 to get to this point. LaSalle contender in large part because of Jeremy Larkin's play this season. Tonight, he was pretty good. Takes the handoff for the short touchdown run here. He averaged a touchdown run every 3 carries tonight. Lancers defense getting it done as well. They snuffed this one out before it ever had a chance. Kyle Farwick with the sack. I mentioned Larkin, pretty good. How about this run? How about 304 yards tonight on 15 carries with 5 touchdowns? If you had him in your LaSalle blows by Harrison and into round 3 of the D2 playoffs, 56-24 the final. What a D2 matchup at Lakota West. The 11-0 Mount Healthy Owls, 11-0 Kings. Javier pitch, another big night for the Owls, 105 yards, couple of touchdowns. Defensively for Mount Healthy, how about Montez Davis? Coming off the edge. Big time sack. Guessing that's the signal for fumble it near the goal line, then recover it for a touchdown. That's Pitts on the carry. That's fumble. And that's William Moore falling out in the end zone for a touchdown. Don't have career numbers here on Moore, but I'll go with first career touchdown for the big guard. Owls into the next round, 47-14. In D4, 11-0 Clinton Massey, 10-1 McNick. Falcons on the move, ripping off chunk yardage here with Davey Tunon. Moving the chain. And the drive continues. Massey down near the goal line now. This time it's a sneak with the quarterback, Hunter Fentress. He takes it across, no fumble there. Now the Falcons have everyone's head on a swivel. Davey Tunon again. He's got another Clinton Massey touchdown, another Clinton Massey win. 28-14 final. They're now 12-0 and moving on in Division 4. In Kentucky 4A, Highlands hosting Ashland Blazer early on. Bo Hodge back to pass. Launches this one for the Great American Tower. He might reach it. Alex Veneman, who else comes down with it? What a combo they've been all year. This is rare. Hodge now down near the goal line. Going to lose the football. This is on 4th down, so it didn't matter who recovered it. Ashland ball. Bluebirds, though, back in the red zone this time. Hodge hands to Nick Kendall. Mixed in, 156 yards, and all 4 touchdowns for Kendall. Highland in for the 3rd round. Ohio State looks to keep applying pressure on the football playoff committee, and the only way to do that is to keep on winning. Finish the season 12-1, and their first chance to continue along that road comes tomorrow against the Golden Gophers in Minnesota. Buckeyes coming off arguably their best win in years when they went to East Lansing and overwhelmed then 8th-ranked Michigan State with a second-half barrage to pull away. Final 30 minutes were a blowout, but all 60 minutes were a thing of beauty to the head coach.
It's our best performance we've had since we've been here. It's very balanced, and I think you have to. What I always like to do is, obviously statistically, I think we probably had more yards against other teams, but that was against a legitimate top 5 defense in America, and a bunch of NFL players on that defense, and it was very well executed.